It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. It's a bright day. And I feel like the little cheeky Google Maps reservoir has got something bigger in it. George and I from Adventure Fishing UK came down here and absolutely nailed it and had a smashing session. But I've been keeping my eye on this for a while, and I am so confident that there's something bigger in here for me to be going after. We're gonna go down now and give it a go. But before we do that, check out the best bits from the first time we came down here. I'm here looking for a little bit of an abandoned reservoir. Abandoned might be a little bit strong, but it's a reservoir that's unfished, untouched, and it hasn't been disturbed for a long time. So I'm quite excited to see what's in there. I've had a look on Google Maps, I've seen the little streams running into it off the fells, and I can tell you for free that I've seen wild trout in those streams. So I'm adamant that there's going to be some wild trout in this reservoir too.
I think it looks tasty enough to me.
That's what we're talking about.
What a spot we've stumbled across here. Looks like we've got the remnants of some sort of old bridge or something there. Harry's currently on the fly rod. I'm on the spinning rod. A few rises, no takes. What sort of size was it? Tiny or? Fish on, fish on, fish on. It fell down then. Look at that fish. Sorry, my GoPro just ran out of charge, but look at how beautiful that is for a wild trout. Absolutely stunning. Off he goes.
They'll just turn off.
Yeah.
Did you not think about it, mate? I literally had that bite and then you were in.
Yeah, true.
It can be a bit like that, can't it?
Mm.
The hatch comes alive, you might just be sitting in.
Fish.
Hey, mate.
Not a bad size on that. Please, can you get the net? Whoa, this is actually an alright fish, you know.
That's not a bad trout, mate. Bloody hell, yeah, fair. It's a really nice fish.
Bigger than the last one.
Oh, that's a proper nice fish.
Oh, it's not happy about that. Yes, come on.
The hook's out in the net.
Quality. Look at the spots on that.
That's a beauty, mate.
Please, you hold this rod and out there.
Beauty, buddy.
Out of nowhere. Look at the size of this.
Yes, fish. Ooh, yes. Finally. You know what, mate? I won't need a net, I don't think. But that is a beauty. Oh, yes. Proper wild fish, that. Right, here we go. Finally. Living the dream, and that's a lovely fish as well. It's a lovely, lovely fish. That's in the vein of Scotland then. Whoa, nearly as pretty. Oh, he's off. There we go. Fish.
Nice. Let me come over for that one.
Beautiful. You grab.
We'll get the close up where we can.
Oh, this is even different, this one. This is even more silver. I feel like it's a... It looks...
Sea trout.
The rogue reservoir sea trout. Don't know how it's got here, but he's here. This lad, he went to sea 6 years ago, never made it back. He went, loved it back here. He don't have a clue where he is. But he's made it, and it's a worldie. Go on, George, do us the honours.
Come on then.
Hey, 2 and 2. And that is a beautiful wild trout, the second of the day. Let's get him back though. Belter. The classic. Off he goes. We had an absolutely smashing little trip there, didn't we? Absolutely buzzing with those trout, but I'm confident there could be something a little bit bigger in here. I'm going to give it another go today. We're going to see if we can catch something. I'm going to keep it on the trout lures, keep it simple, because I think actually they're not fish for, so we don't need to go over the top here. And then let's just see what we can pull out. You never know, we might end up just realising that this is the normal size and that's that. But if that's the case, it doesn't matter at all. But sometimes you've just got to go and have a sniff about and see what's crack-a-lacking. Anyway, let's get fishing. Starting off with a spinner, always a safe bet. Then we might move over to some cranks later, but let's just see if they're nibbling. Fish, fish. Oh yeah. There was definitely a few over there. I don't know the size of it. I'm bringing it in quite quick, to be fair now, but actually I don't know. He's starting to put up. Oh, actually he's not too bad. It's not the monster we're after, but lovely fish. Lovely fish. It's getting him up now. He's a nice fish. Don't want him to come off though. Oh, I've got a muddy knee. He's a beauty. He's an absolute beauty. Is he in? He is in. Oh, what a worldie. What a stunner. About half a pound, but let's get him back quick. This could be the average size in here, I don't know, but let him recover there. He'll be fighting off any second. Off he goes. Very good start. Lovely stamp of trout. See if we can nab something a bit bigger though. That's what we're after. That was an unbelievable start. Ooh. I was just about to say I'm not sure how productive this little spot's going to be, because I don't know really the formation of it, but it was worth a little punt. We've just had a little take follow then, just as I was speaking. Fish. Yes. Doing well today. Similar size to the last one, jumping nicely as well. Let's get a net. And I need to not slip here, because this just looks slippy, doesn't it? Really slippy. Okay, we're nailing it. Oh, it's just pure sludge. It's a lovely trout though. They're all so different in here. That's what I love about wild trout. They're all different. What a beauty. Hook is out again in the net. Crusty. But I think he's just managed to hook himself again. So much sludge, but this one's so much different as well. Colours on it. Less spots, but still a beautiful fish. He'll be alright, there he goes. He's ready. Boom. So rare that you find places like this nowadays, especially in fairly urban, not urban, but not miles from civilization. Like, you get it obviously in the lakes in Scotland, etc. naturally. Not normally in England. The lowlands. Oh, that was a nice fish. The shady spot is proving very fruitful, but they can still see me a mile off though, an absolute mile off. Oh! I bet that scared a walker. Ooh. He's putting up a nice scrap, this one. Another one. No, not as big, actually, as the last one. He's fighting just as hard though. Try and get him back. Let's try and unhook him. Ooh. Another one. Just varying colours. And the cheeky, the classic rod in welly job. Beautiful. Give myself plenty of slack. Nice. Sort of hope he comes off at this point as well. Make life a bit easier, but no. Brill. Let's get an easy barbless hook out. Easy as that. Boom. No messing about. Rod out the welly. Clean off the mud. Boom. Out we go again. Bloody hell. 3 fish. I've been here about half an hour maybe. That's not including the walk. I've been fishing about half an hour and I've had 3. That's good going. Ooh. What is that fish doing? That fish was going for my swivel. That was mental. It was just jumping over and over. It kept jumping onto the swivel rather than the lure. Oh my God. They're all going for the swivel. What is this? That's 3 of them then. All going for the swid. How do I combat that? Can't put a hook on the swivel. Come on. One last cast, I think. One last cast, he says. One last cast, he says. That's not a bad fish either. Actually, no, it's one of the smaller ones. But again, it looks different. Oh, I'm gonna have to get stuck again. I think this lad's been following me for time, to be fair. Oh. Lovely trout. But I am moving on from this spot, it's so muddy. No messing about. Fish rig 180, £5 main line, tied onto a spinner. Keep it simple, guys. We change your heart, folks. Gone for the classic. A spoon. But look how tiny this is. It's a single hook, 2.5 gram spoon. Never really used a spoon on a lake before. Works is the answer. It's a really small one as well. Oh my God, look at the size of that trout, it's tiny. That is minuscule. What a babber. Oh, he's beautiful, nice. Come off in the water, perfect. Didn't even have to touch him. Bingo. Safe to say the fish in there really switched off, and I think that's mainly because the hatch has died down, and also it has just dropped a couple of degrees as well. And on that note, that's me calling it a day. I'm pretty confident there are some big fish in here. I just think it's going to take a hell of a long time to find them, and you're really going to have to mix and match your baits a little bit. I think if you brought a few worms and got them on the bottom, you'd probably nail that golden big trout that comes in here. Anyway, we might do that another day, and if we catch something, you'll be sure to know about it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit George's channel up too, Adventure Fishing UK, if you hadn't already. Tight lines, folks, keep fishing.